We are here at the Rex Antonozzi Field, classic for you.
Yeah.
Little bit of flip-flop on the schedule for this first one. We were supposed to be over at the high school, but another JV game, weather. And as you can see, spring's upon us here in Hazelton. Gorgeous day. It's like 70 degrees. We couldn't ask for a better day for Russ to join us and the guys that are coming on here. Welcome to Cougars Battery. It's the local sports pod. I'm your host, Mikey Sosar, joined by the skipper, the head coach, Russ Kanzler, here with us. We're going to get into a lot of good stuff. The guys already played a game and headed to a game this Saturday as well. Quickly, I want to run and thank our sponsors. We'll get into that a little bit more as we go along here, and we'll give them their flowers, so to speak, as we got to the middle of the broadcast. As always, RL Marchetti Plumbing and Heating, Barbush Automotive, BLB Auto Sales, Furo's Funeral Services Incorporated, Noki's Designs, and Warrior Baseball Academy. Russ, the season started last week. We're going to get into that into a minute, but a really good showing by this bunch. My first time through we do the home games with the District U2. Haven't been to a game probably in about 2 years, but what a showing by your guys.
Thank you.
And a lot of good things to look forward. I just was able to sit in on practice a little bit. Coach Kanzler runs a tight ship, but a good ship. Working out as one of his best starting pitchers, throwing some BP, simulated game, I would assume. So a good program run here in the district by a good man. As I mentioned, skipper again joins me, Russ Kanzler. For those of you that do know, you know. But Russ, we're going to get a little bio history and give us a little rundown, and we'll continue on.
Well, thanks for the intro. Yeah, this is my 7th year coaching here at Hazelton area, and love doing it. Love this time of year. Just love high school baseball. It's just such a pure form of the game. Obviously, I'm from the area. I played high school baseball here in Hazelton. So even going back to my first year when the opportunity came for me to get the job here at Hazelton, it was a no-brainer, and just love what we built here over the last 6 and 7 years in the program. So just super pumped for the 2026 season.
Yeah, it's that was my next get to as far as the outlook. I know we talked about it on the air on Saturday, but for those who weren't or haven't seen yet, just a little bit of a quick outlook and your thoughts in that way. We'll get into the schedule and stuff. Yeah. We'll go down next.
So, we graduated 13 seniors from last year's team that won a district championship and got to the state quarterfinals. So we definitely have some shoes to fill this year, but we have a very solid group of returning veterans that have been in the program and have been, contributing players for at least 2 years. Right. And then we have some nice young up-and-comers that are freshmen, sophomores that have looked really promising for us. So it's an exciting time for us as coaches because there's a lot of competition in practices. You can really go a few different ways with positions in the field or opportunities in the lineup, pitching rotation. So that's what I want. I want competition in practices. I want these guys to push each other and secure their job.
Hence the simulating.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. End, right? Yep. So. Yeah, and that's what we have to do, this time of the year when we have a gap, of a week in between games. We're trying to find opportunities to get guys live at bats or really simulate as many realistic situations as we can in practice for these guys, and they work really hard for us.
Awesome. So we did touch on quickly the first game was last Saturday, the 21st.
Yep.
Big opponent from the Lehigh Valley. Liberty High School came into town. Team was able to pull off it just looked like a good game to me, period. And from pitching standpoint, obviously Freddie was on account, I'm sure. Yep. It just kind of rolled down there with the hitting and such, but a 10-4 victory over Liberty. Yeah,
always, to start the season off, you haven't seen a lot of live pitching. We had a couple scrimmages, but those were spaced out.
Right.
So when if you would have told me we had 12 hits, 10 runs the first game, I would have been pretty excited. I thought our at-bats were great. I thought guys were pretty disciplined. And Freddie and Jack and Chris threw well. I think they would all tell you they have their best stuff. We probably walked more guys than we'd like. But again, for the first go round against a quality opponent against Liberty, I was very happy with the energy on the field in the dugout. It was great to get back out there and get a big win.
Yeah, a lot of people showed up too.
Yeah, it was nice.
There were two games. The girls ended up having a softball game right almost near the end of yours, but a good turnout in general. It was a little windy, a little chilly.
Yeah, it was cold.
A little bit better for this time of year.
Our people are used to it.
Yeah, I know, right?
Used to it, but
it's kind of like football season in the spring.
Absolutely. Yeah, when softball's playing and baseball's playing, it's a really cool complex overall because you can hear what's going on the softball field. We even get to see the scoreboard that they have,
Right.
what their score is. We check in on them, and people can walk back and forth and see both
Absolutely.
games.
The complex up there is great.
The school district knocked it out of the park. I mean, I still have to pinch myself when you go to practice every day or you go to a game and you realize, we're playing high school baseball, one of the nicest complexes in the area. That's high school or college.
Liberty's head coach had mentioned in our pregame interview that the facility was just out of the park.
Yeah.
I mean, we remember when it was Joe Madden Field. I mean, I don't even know if it wasn't for Antonozzi Field. I don't know what the school district would have done because the drainage problem there was always a big deal.
Yeah, I dealt with it when I played. I mean,
Right.
we dealt with it. If there was rain, you were pretty much done outside for several days. So, again, we're super grateful and appreciative for the district to give that opportunity for our players. I think it's something now that you even see younger players like middle school got to play there yesterday. Our JVs are playing there today.
Mm-hmm.
We want there to be excitement around the program. We want the kids from a young age to look forward to playing here.
A-class facility.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right, Coach. Well, we got an outlook. We reviewed a little bit, right? We're going to bring in some players. Come on, gentlemen. I use that very lightly for some. But 3 seniors, right, Coach?
Yep, we got our 3 senior captains here. I got Don Marino to my right, Chris Peters, Ryan Welch, our 3 senior captains this year.
All right. We'll start with Dom. I'm going to take my mic off. You give a little history of Dom and your knowledge of him in the program, and then we'll talk to him a little bit. So
Dom's been a starter in the program since his freshman year. I mean, he's really made an impact from a young age with his bat, on the mound, and defensively. So, he's been a huge part of this program. He's been on some runs with us, at the district level and state level. He's been in big-time games. He's going to be a huge leader for us this year. Already off to a hot start, had 2 doubles in Saturday's game. Rehabbing an elbow injury right now and progressing really well with that. And we're hopeful that, maybe by the end of the year, playoff time, that he's back for us. But can't say enough about him as a young man and what he's brought to the program over the last 4 years.
Dom's senior now, right? Senior season, big hits on Saturday. You obviously want to continue that through. Give me your quick thoughts.
I mean, I just want to keep hitting like that all year. That's the goal. And then hopefully I'm able to come back and pitch a little bit in the end and make a run in the playoffs.
Yeah, always the big bat, though, is a good thing. And when I saw Saturday, I think you're in for a good run here.
Yeah, that was a pretty good performance out of me. I hope I could keep that going.
Yeah, especially for the first one, too. And it wasn't all out warm. It was out warm weather today. But to get out there, especially in the cold, you hit that with your hands about ready to crush. But senior Don Marino, thanks for coming on with us, my friend. You can hang out. I'll take your mic. We'll move down the line here. You don't have to put it on, but all right. Next, we've got the big guy, Chris Peters.
Chris Peters, yeah. So Chris has been an impact player since his sophomore year. Same thing, offensively, on the mound, defensively for us. Coming off of a great season last year as a junior. I mean, we put Chris probably in every tough spot we can find for him. Whether it was bailing us out of a jam, late innings, closing games for us, starting games for us, and I think he's a young man that loves those moments and looks forward to those moments. So committed to Long Island University, so we know he's heading to college. Dom's committed to Pitt. Forgot to mention that, but so we're going to lean on Chris this year, and I think the guys on the team respect him and his work ethic and what he does every day for us. Just no nonsense kind of guy, gets his work done and wants to compete.
Yeah, kind of came in and closed it out on Saturday, right?
Yeah, didn't have my best help.
Well, what are you going to do, right? You held strong. You didn't give up anything that put the lead in jeopardy, the game in jeopardy. And from what I saw, I had to jump over to the softball field for that broadcast, but I could see over because we had a few minutes in between. It was looking good that first inning they put in. So senior season, right?
Yep. Hopefully get it rolling like last year. Feel good. I mean, last year pretty much threw every couple of days. That was the best my arms ever felt. Felt all my pitches were sharp because felt them every couple of days. So
awesome. And headed to Long Island University.
Yes, sir.
When did you actually commit?
It was sometime in August this year. I played in a tournament. They happened to walk by and saw it. Yeah.
That's awesome. They have a great program.
So when you hear the fins up, clap. It took me a second to pick up on it on Saturday, but I went out about 15 times. Yeah. So that's, I guess, assuming it's the Long Island, rally chant or something like that. But I kind of do.
There's a little video on TikTok about it. that's where it kind of started.
Okay, all
They
right.
hit me with it.
That's cool. I like it, man.
Every
Yeah, I like
team's
it.
got their little, but that whole thing, I was like, so I found
It's
out.
a pretty tame one, man. Some of the double celebrations you
It
see,
is.
get a
Crazy.
little wild.
Yeah,
That was a
yeah.
pretty good one. I like that one. Yeah.
All right, we're going to ask Chris to bump the mic over to my best friend from football to talk about
know this guy?
Ryan.
Oh,
Unfortunately, just kidding, Mom. I know Ryan. Ryan's a good guy.
Yeah.
Senior season, right?
Absolutely.
Give us a little rundown on Big Ryan.
I've known Ryan since he's a kid, and just a tremendous hard worker. Sets the tone for us in practice. Works his tail off. I mean, we had off-season conditionings, and he didn't know we were tracking these things. But Ryan showed up to every single off-season conditioning this winter and worked his tail off in the cage in the weight room. Guy that plays first base for us, guy that can hit, always has responsible at bats, quality at bats, works counts, and he stays within himself on the field, but just really sets the tone for us with how our practices should go, holding guys accountable, really has tremendous leadership abilities, and we're going to need that from him this year.
Big Ryan, the stage is yours, my friend. Senior season, right? Good play on Saturday. Good hits in a simulated game here against old Freddie. So give us your quick thoughts, man.
I just want to keep working hard in practice and keep pushing my teammates to get better.
Awesome. A man of many, but not many words.
You don't get much. I also got to say he's actually one of the best sneaky base runners that we have in the program.
And
Best
that's
sneaky base runner.
Yeah,
Stolen base guy. Most of people sleep a little bit, but
I always would bust him during football season. He always had something to say whenever we were around off camera, but when I get him on camera, this is it. It's as good as it is.
I think I had one line for you on football.
It was no. You told a little story when we had the seniors on.
No, I didn't even tell you. I didn't have a story.
Well, you're not telling it now. It's baseball.
I still can't think.
It figures. Good job. Thanks, Ryan Welsh. We want to thank seniors. I don't want to screw up the names. Don Marino, Chris Peters, Ryan Welsh. Thank you guys so much for coming on. Coach, thanks for bringing them out as the weeks go on here. And, we have 5 more planned throughout once we get some games in and stuff. We'll go down the road and let everybody meet the team a little bit, I guess.
Sounds great. Yeah, appreciate it.
So thank you to the gentlemen. They need to get home to study hard and eat. Right, Ryan? I'll be over in about an hour, so time on to get my plate ready. But big thanks to Don, Chris, and Ryan, and best of luck. We go again Saturday against North Penn. So, thank you, gentlemen. You guys can leave. Christopher, behave. Thanks, buddy.
Good job.
See you, brother. Oh, look at it. I can't even shake hands right with him. Anyway. So quickly, we're going to talk about our sponsors. I'm sorry, Coach. If you want to go hydrate, you can. I just lost my mic pop. It's happening.
Can I sneak out real quick?
Yeah. Just give me a quick read, and then we'll
be right back.
We'll go right through it. As I was saying, Coach Kanzler, much like when we used to do this with Coach Sacco for football, stepping out here a little bit, but he's going to be back with us, and we are going to talk about some different things with the schedule, and especially about the game coming up with Liberty. Or I'm sorry, they played Liberty on Saturday, but with North Pocono. Quickly wanted to thank our sponsors, give them our time. You guys hear me all the time when I come on with this. Our content and what we do for the sports would not be possible without any of our sponsors. I'll quickly start and thank our good friends at RL Marchetti Plumbing and Heating. Randy and staff, Randy Marchetti, serving the area for over 110 years. Whether it's emergency services, I know the seasons are changing. The heaters are getting at least shut down for a night or two. Maybe some people are even using the air. I'm not in that category, but there could be a big mess up in the system. It can happen at 2 o'clock in the morning. Giving Randy a call at 570-455-7335. Within a considerable amount of time, Randy will be out himself or have someone there for you to take care of those repairs and your needs in that emergency situation. You can also schedule. A lot of people in the fall and in the spring like to have the boilers cleaned, stokers cleaned, whatever it may be. Scheduling something with Randy is probably your best bet unless it's a 2 o'clock in the morning emergency. Again, please give them a call at 570-455-7335. Again, Randy and staff, the biggest thank yous whenever I go to Randy, say we're doing this, I'm in, no problem. Again, big thank you to RM Marchetti Plumbing and Heating. Barbush Automotive, BLB Auto Sales, located at 299 Route 940, Harley Hazel Township. Our good friend Brian and staff. Give us a call. We do it all on the repair side, on the Barbush Automotive side. Give them a call at 570-454-7571. All your repairs, inspections are up now for the spring for a lot of people. Again, another emergency. Maybe your car ran all winter and it just decided to bust a water hose. It can be a lot of things, a radiator hose, whatever it may be. Give them a call, 570-454-7571. On the repair side, both of these businesses are located on the same site. As I mentioned, the automotive side, the BLB auto sales side, both owned and run on the same location. BLB Auto Sales, 570-861-8393. A good amount of inventory of trucks, cars, vans, a couple of industrial vehicles. I was just passing there not too long ago as well. If you do not want to check it out in person, that entire inventory for BLB Auto Sales is listed at www.barbushauto.com. If you're not feeling like checking it out in person, you can check it out online. Get in touch with these fine folks, 570-861-8393. Again, 299 Route 940, Harley Hazel Township. A big thanks to Brian and staff at Barbush Automotive and BLB Auto Sales. We've got a new one. Our good friends in Freeland Noki's Designs, the kings of customization. For over 20 years, Noki's Designs has been the premier spot for personalization, whether it's a T-shirt, whether it's a hoodie, whether it's a sign, screen print, embroidery, all available with these fine people. If even your ideas are not to what he might be able to do and you might be able to do, he's more than happy to work with you. Our good friend Dan Noki has worked with us, worked with myself, worked with my friends at SportsWire, has taken really good care of us, and I can attest to that fact. So whether you have a T-shirt, a hoodie, a mug, a jacket, almost anything, as I had mentioned, please see our friends at Noki's Designs, 570-233-3962. Also Facebook at Noki's Designs. Again, a big thanks to Dan Noki, making your vision a reality when it comes to screen print, embroidery, signs, whatever it may be. Again, Noki's Designs, based in the Freeland area. Please give them a call, 570-233-3962, or Facebook at Noki's Designs. Firo Funeral Services will be back with us again this year on a crossover. We have guests occasionally. Paul Bowl joins us from the Hazleton Area School District YouTube. Coach Rich Salonis, who both are my partners as I work the sidelines. We as well do SportsWire. BP Burke, who is our engineer and another color guy, will join us at times. Firo's Funeral Services is happy to be in part with us since 1892, taking care of those families when the need and time is now. Please give them a call as they are located at 26 West 2nd Street here in Hazleton, 570-454-1561. Director Jeff Firo, Supervisor my good friend Andrew Piskel. Again, Firo's Funeral Services serving the Hazleton and surrounding areas since 1892. And finally, another new one, Warrior Baseball Academy is in business and rolling, located at 541 State Route 93 here in Sugarloaf, Pennsylvania. It's Warrior Baseball Academy, helping you to take the lead on the competition, offering hourly, daily, and monthly batting cage rental options. You can go on their website, which is www.warriorbaseballacademy.com. You can schedule online. You can also give them a call at 570-233-3962. Again, our good friends, and thank you to Warrior Baseball Academy, 541 State Route 93 in Sugarloaf, Pennsylvania, 570-233-3962. And again, online, you can take care of all your needs on there. We're in the baseball season. Obviously, we're here at Rex Antonozzi Field on one of the fields in the Hazleton Area School District. Baseball season is in full swing, spring sports. Middle school is actually practicing right now. There's a JV game going on. Little League is coming up, minor league. You can get your player in tune. Again, by just going online and scheduling, not even making a phone call. Again, please give them a call at 570-233-3962 or schedule and check it all out at www.warriorbaseballacademy.com. Big thanks to all our sponsors. I know it drags out a little bit, but you can see all their logos and their information on the screen as we go through the broadcast here. And want to remind you that we are open for any sponsorships. We will work with you. We have 5 more shows to go with this little dance. And again, we thank Coach Kanzler for allowing us to be able to bring it to you. Please give us a call, 570-778-5942, or Facebook us at the Local Sports Pod. You can DM us on there. We'll get in touch with you. Again, sponsorships available throughout the whole season. Thank you for taking a break. I'm glad you're hydrated.
Yeah.
But I guess we want to talk about the schedule a little bit here as soon as I find my little card. But you already had Liberty on, and it seemed when I was looking through even before we started last week, you kind of beefed up things here a little bit. As far as non-conference, looking along, I saw on there Parkland's coming up, right? Well, let's start with North Pocono, right? Or North Bend, I'm sorry. That's going to be this Saturday at their place, 11 a.m. start. It's an early.
Well, we just got the email. They're going to push it to 1 p.m.
Oh, thank God.
It's going to be cold, so it'll be 2 degrees warmer.
Big difference. But the Cougars head on the road for the first time this season, game number 2, as they take on their opponents on Saturday. I saw Parkland's on their rest. Emmaus, State College, Central Mountain. Big beefed up non-conference, right?
Absolutely.
To get you ready, obviously.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's
That's been my thing since I've been here. Is we want to find the best 6A opponents that we could find. We want to be prepared for district and state playoffs.
Absolutely.
Central Mountain's a 5A school, but they're a perennial state contender at the 5A level.
For sure.
So just trying to find the best competition, really, especially early in the season like that, playing at Liberty, playing at North Penn. We want to reveal where we're at. We want to really know where guys are at. We want to see good pitching, that kind of thing. So, excited about heading down to North Penn. Obviously, they were in the state championship last year.
Right.
Lost that crazy, I forget how many innings it was. They beat us in the quarterfinal.
I just looked at that today.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't realize it was like.
Yeah, it was a wild game. Coach Marrow does a great job with that program. His players are always ready. So, it's something that our kids are looking forward to.
Absolutely. And then you get into the usual suspects. We talked league twice throughout the season. You have a Dallas, a Berwick, a Nanticoke, a Crestwood, Wilkes-Barre area, Pittston, Wyoming Valley West. One of the features on that one is you're going to be playing up
Up at the stadium,
at the home of Scranton Wilkes-Barre.
Absolutely.
The Rail Riders, big one that comes a little bit later. And he said, we're actually going to carry that game.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's awesome.
So get to play at PNC Field. Not a non-familiar place for your teams.
Yeah.
But, the league is always tough.
League is very tough this year. I really think it's anybody's league to win. Obviously, Pittston coming back last year, going undefeated all the way up to state playoffs. They're probably the team to beat right now. Elijah Barr's back for them. He's a phenomenal pitcher who's committed to Pitt. Two-way guy, really. But, it seems like every team in the conference has, 3 or 4 guys that can burn you, whether it's on the mound, at the plate. So there's really no off game for you in the conference this year. So we're prepared. That's our goal coming into the season. We didn't win the conference last year. That's always our first goal in this program, is to bring the conference championship to the Hazleton area. So that's where we're setting our sights right now, and that's our focus. So we have North Penn on Saturday, and then we got a big one with Pittston on Tuesday. So be a couple really, really good challenges for us this week.
Yeah, and you mentioned North Penn. We'll just quickly breeze through it, get your overview. Obviously, another big opponent heading out. Now, the earlier start, which I wasn't informed at all, with a 1 p.m. start. Of course, it'll be. We won't have the weather we'll have today, but it's always good. Okay. That is actually going to be a Sports Wire game as well.
Oh, great.
It won't be our crew, Paul Bow, the coach, and myself, but Tony Saluba, who's from up the line. I call him the OG. One of our best and most experienced broadcasters. He's actually going to be carrying the game. So check that out, sportswire.mixler.com. I think I got that in there. But give us your quick thoughts on your matchup here this Saturday.
So, again, they're tough. They're very well coached, a very well-disciplined team that is going to try to get you to beat yourself. You know, they're going to put the ball in play with 2 strikes. Their pitchers throw strikes. Again, pretty disciplined team. But, you know, our guys are right there. We've done a good job preparing. I love the last couple practices. That's why we're here today, because we're going to be playing on grass and dirt on Saturday. Yeah. You know, we're used to practicing on turf, but we got to get these infielders and our outfielders used to the grass and dirt field. So that's why we've been here the last few days. You know, but again, they're going to be tough, and they got a couple really good arms that we'll probably see either the Nunn kid or one of the Fontaine brothers, I would assume, on Saturday.
That's a familiar name.
Yep, both you know, very good players, and but our guys are ready.
Awesome. All right, brother.
Yeah.
We made it through.
Yeah.
Don't just hang with me till
Okay.
the end. But he's had a long day. That's
No,
why we
I'm
got
good.
the
I love it,
boys
man.
that
I
are-
love what you guys do.
That's one of the things Russ and I talked about. Just we could probably sit another hour.
Oh, I can talk
Find
baseball
something
all
to
day.
talk about,
Absolutely,
but, quickly thank our sponsors again. Again, without these fine folks, we couldn't do this. And we love bringing the best and most thorough content we can. And the coaches allowing us and the school district allowing us. It's really been a fun ride. And I'm glad we're here in spring. Again, RL Marchetti Plumbing and Heating here in Hazleton, Barbush Automotive, BLB Auto Sales, Route 940 over in Hazel Township, Noki's Designs out of the Freeland area, Furo's Funeral Home here in Hazleton, and Warrior Baseball Academy in Cunningham. Again, we could not do this without them. I can't thank each and every one of them enough. Biggest thanks to Coach Russ Kanzler, his staff, the players. They're apologizing to me. They put us off a couple of minutes, and it doesn't matter because to be able to sit here with you, the boys, you know, or any of the other coaches in this district that allow us to come in is just a total throw for me to just bring a little more insight. And, you know, the parents have something to talk
Absolutely.
about.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate what you guys are doing. For the
Yeah,
kids in
no,
this area.
it's been a good thing. I wish we could do more, but there's only 2 of us, and
Yeah.
we both work full-time jobs. So I've been asked that question at the softball game the other day, but we're getting there. We're still getting started. Like I would tell Coach Sacco back in the beginning of football, we're
Yeah.
just getting started.
Keep it rolling,
So-
man. You guys are doing great.
But again, want to thank the school district, everybody within the school district allowing us on site to come in and do this as well. Quickly want to remind you, we just talked about it. I'll repeat myself for the 5th time. North Penn, Saturday,
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. It will be live internet audio cast. Sportswire.com. You can pick up the broadcast. Sportswire.mixler.com. Usually about 15 minutes before. Again, the 1 o'clock start as opposed to what the website is showing with the 11 a.m. original schedule time. But 1 o'clock because it's going to be 2 degrees warmer. And
That's right.
we experienced that Saturday, right?
Yeah, we did.
So, but it's always a good time to check out, listen to the kids. If you can't make it out to the game, it's awesome that SportsWire has been able to get in and do some of these games. Tony Slubo will be with us on the broadcast. He may have some other guests with him. He is the OG of SportsWire when it comes to broadcast and hosting. So please check that out. That's Saturday at 1 o'clock. Again, Hazleton at North Penn. Should be a good matchup. Quickly, want to thank you for joining in with us. We couldn't do it without you. We're growing. We're still growing. Like I said, we're just getting started. Please be sure to check out our content. We're live on YouTube right now. It's there for archiving and viewing much later. YouTube, The Local Sports Pod, Facebook, as well as we are live. It's at The Local Sports Pod. And highlights from our show, Instagram.com, IG, all lowercase, The Local Sports Pod. Again, a big thanks to Coach Kanzler, his team, everyone involved. Our director, producer, content maker, Kelly K, is always here. I guess we're going to wrap it up, pal.
Sounds good, man.
So for this one, we'll end it the way we always do. Mike Sosar signing out. Let's go Cougars.
Go Cougars.